Hello, welcome back to another video, and this is the start of mad season. It's the start of the calving season, and we have our first cow that calved. You can see the calf in there, hopefully lying down. He's just right there, so you'll get a close look at him in a minute because I'll go in the pen and stuff. But this is the cow that calved, and it's a bit of a funny story about this particular cow and calf, because if you remembered in one of my videos about scanning the cows, I mentioned that we had our own chart that we used from the AI dockets, and then we punched that date that they were bulled into an online gestation calendar, and it came up then with the estimated due date, and that's what we've always followed. But then we got our cows scanned, and for some reason the book that scanned the cows for us gave us estimated dates when he believed that they were starting to calve. So he doesn't usually do that, but for this year I can't remember why he gave us the dates, but we told him, could you give us your predicted due dates, and he did, and some of them were slightly off than the ones that we got. So I have all the information written down on my phone here. So this first cow here is 0126. She calved on Saturday, the 3rd of February, in the morning. We bulled her with the EBY, so that calf is EBY. Her due date on our own chart was the 2nd of February, so she was due on the 2nd of February and she calved on the 3rd of February, so that's very close. There's only a day in the difference there. But according to the man that scanned the cow for us, his due date was the 21st of March. So a slightly bigger gap there, a bigger distance. But yeah, and we weren't expecting this, because when we got the cows scanned, we were going to follow your man's chart. So she was still out on the schlats over here. She was in with these lot here, so she was still on the schlats, and I'm kind of just going to go off topic here for 1 minute, but we dosed the cows here the first week of January, and we had to dose them again on the first week of February. So we done that. We dosed them all in the morning, including the one that calved. We hunted them out, put them in the crush there and all that, and brought them back. We went up then to have our breakfast and a mug of tea. We came back down, and the calf, we didn't see the calf at first, but the calf was literally lying behind the wall there. So he was sort of out of our vision until we started doing all the feeding and stuff, and then we got close up and seen the calf lying down there. So she calved when we were having the breakfast, and she calved long enough that she threw out the cleanings as well. So the cleanings is actually down in the slurry pit there, the slurry tank down there, which it will remain there now until we put out the slurry. So that's that. But yeah, she was in the pen there. So we have the owl man was in there getting the calf out. I was manning the gate so no cow would get out. So we dragged the calf out and put the calf then in the pen and sprayed the calf is a heifer, by the way. It's a heifer. I forgot to mention that. The calf is a heifer. And we sprayed the calf with iodine. We got a bucket of water, and no, that bucket of water was for cleaning the cow's udders, but we sprayed the calf with iodine. We put her on a bed of straw. Then we hunted out the cow. We put the cow then in the crush here and milked her. We got a bucket of cold water, cleaned her udders and milked her, and bottle fed the calf. But the calf didn't seem too hungry. He wasn't too pushy or fussy about getting the milk. So we believe, and he did look full as well, because he wasn't too inclined about the milk. He wasn't gulping it down as a hungry calf would be. But we assumed that he looked full and he wasn't taking any more milk, so he must have sucked. But when we dragged the calf out of the slats and onto the passageway here, he stood up straight away. When he was in on the slats, he was lying down, and he wasn't actually on the slats. He was on that small bit of concrete there. So obviously his hoof wouldn't get stuck in the slats, thank God, because that could have been a whole different scenario altogether. But the calf, once we drug the calf out onto the passageway here, he stood up, and we sort of edged him on. He was walking as well, so we edged him on into the pen here and done all the iodine and stuff. Put the cow then in the crush and milked her, but that's basically it. I'll show you a closer look at the heifer calf. I don't know how much you can see, but I'm not going to go into the pen with the cow, just in fear, because she might be a bit fussy. But there's the calf. They're a good heifer calf, EBY, and born a day after the due date, so that's not too bad. Not too bad at all. So you might be wondering now, which charts do we follow? Do we follow our own chart? Do we follow the charts that the scanning man gave us? And we don't know, because this is the first cow that calved, and we don't have any more due for a while. I can actually get the phone out and tell you, but I have a whole video about which cows were due, which cows aren't due, which cows that were on our chart that were in calf that are now not in calf, is all written on my phone. But I don't think we're going to follow in any charts. We'll have a look at our own chart and we'll compare it to the scanning man's chart, but just say we have a cow now due in, I don't know when the next one is due, but just say we have one due now in March, the middle of March, and on our chart it's for the middle of the March, but on the scanning man's chart it might be the end of April. So we'll be keeping a close eye on that specific cow between the middle of the March and the end of April, and if that cow is showing any signs like a swollen elder or any other sliming at the back, we will put her out into the pen out here, because we have a camera just up there on the roof. You can probably just about see it, but that's the camera just there, that we can keep an eye on the cow when she's in labour up at the house. So you know, we can just keep a close eye on the cow on the house. So if they're showing any signs in there of calving, as I mentioned, a swollen elder or sliming at the back, we'll hunt the cow out here and we'll keep an eye on them then through the camera. But this is an unusual calving year season for us, because the likes of just this has never happened before for us, never happened before. So yeah, it's going to be an unusual and different type of calving season for us this year, but it should be grand. We have the first calf born of 2024, the first calf born for our calving season, and I'd say it went well. Happy out. The calf is strong, healthy, and still with us, thank God. So yeah, anyways, obviously if you know what these videos are, a calving update video, I've done them for last year's calving season. So anytime a calf is born, or you know, I will give you the updates just as I did on this video. So I'll tell you the breed or the bull breed of the calf, what bull we used when we were AI in the cow, the due date, and when the calf was born and all that, and what sex they are. So either a bull or a heifer, and that one is a heifer, and a nice colour as well, the same mousy colour as the mother. So yeah, anyways, that is going to be the end of today's video. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked it, please do give me a like, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video very soon. Take care.